Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The topic which we will discuss today is the development of palate. It is also known as palatogenesis, that means formation of palate. Palatogenesis begins at the end of the fifth week, gets completed by the end of the 12th week. The most critical period for the development of palate is from the end of 6th week to the beginning of 9th week. The palate develops from two primordia. One is the primary palate and the other is the secondary palate. The primary palate begins to develop early in the 6th week from the deep part of intermaxillary segment in median palatine process. And it fuses with the secondary palate. In this diagram you can see interior to the incisive fossa, the portion is the portion which is known as primary palate in adults. It contains the four central incisors and the bone behind that is the primary palate. The secondary palate is the primordium of hard and soft palate posterior to the incisive fossa. Begins to develop early in the 6th week from the internal aspect of the maxillary process as lateral palatine process. This lateral palatine process, it begins to develop from the maxilla and it projects inframedially on both sides, and it lies it goes below the tongue. With the development of jaw, the tongue, when the jaw develops and moves downward, it pulls the tongue inferiorly. So during 7th and 8th week, the lateral palatine process, which was initially lying inferior to the tongue and it was projecting downward and medially, when the tongue is pulled downward and this process comes upward, they become horizontal and they form the secondary palate. Gradually, the lateral palatine process grows medially and fuses in the median plane. Also fuse with the posterior part of the primary palate and nasal septum. Fusion with the nasal septum begins anteriorly during 9th week, extends posteriorly and is complete by the 12th week. Bone development. The lateral palatine process is coming from the maxilla and palatine bone. The maxillary process of the palatine process of the maxilla, they project medially, and the horizontal process of the palatine bone, they also project medially and they unite in the median plane. So in this diagram you can see that posterior to the primary palate, that this is the palatine process of maxilla, while this is the horizontal process of palatine bone. So in this way the bone bony hard palate which is known as secondary palate is developed. Anteriorly it is continuous with the primary palate. Posteriorly in the center it is median plane projecting as a pointed structure. Still posterior to it, some part of the lateral palatine process it remains muscular, and the medial portion of this muscular process project as a pointed portion and is known as uvula. So that is how the palate separates the nasal cavity from the oral cavity, and this is the way in which the primary palate, which is present in the anterior region and has got the incisor teeth, it develops, while posteriorly the secondary palate develops, which develops by bone formation from two bones, maxilla and palatine bone. Now you have seen that the primary palate develops from the from the intermaxillary segments. So if the maxillary prominence cannot unite with the lateral nasal prominence, the cleft is left and it is known as, if it is on one side, unilateral cleft lip. If it is present on both sides, it is known as bilateral cleft lip. If it is present in the central portion where two medial nasal prominences unite, then it is known as median cleft lip. In the same manner, in the posterior part of the palate, if the cleft is present on one side, it is known as unilateral cleft palate. If it is present on the both sides, it is known as bilateral cleft palate. If both cleft lip and cleft palate they are present on one side, they are known as unilateral cleft lip and cleft palate. If they are present on the both sides, so it is known as bilateral cleft lip and cleft palate. So these are the few congenital abnormalities, that is the cleft lip and cleft palate, which may be unilateral, bilateral, only cleft lip, only cleft palate, or combined cleft lip and cleft palate. So that is how the palate, which is a partition between the oral cavity and the nasal cavity, it develops and it separates the nasal cavity from the oral cavity. And you have seen that in the beginning that the lateral palatine shelf, it is present, it is directed downward and medially and is present below the tongue. But then the jaw enlarges, tongue is pulled downward, and this process comes to lie horizontally and then it unites in the center. So that's all about the development of palate.